streaming. Sorry for the bit of a weird sound in my voice right now. I had a little bit of a moment before this, but, you know, it's healthy to let yourself feel things, so don't worry too much about that. Sorry to anyone who saw the random, I guess we could call it a audio test stream before this. Accidentally started streaming in the middle of, messing with my audio settings. I had initially intended to have a friend pop in as a, guest for today's episode, but unfortunately Discord has caused us entirely too much trouble for that to be feasible. I have no idea who Freddy is, but, like, thank you. That did make me laugh. You neither? Well, hey, whatever, man. You don't need to know who you are to be here. Oh, God. Let me send out my notification to people so that they know I'm here. And then we can get to, me doing a billion voices by myself, and it'll be an interesting day. Okay. It's just Discord, which ironically wasn't working. And that was the problem. Anyway. Alright, we can get started. Freddy does not like a black butler. That's fine. I don't particularly like it either. Alright. We got a good crowd in here today. Okay, what were we up to before? Hello, Lycosone. Welcome. We had just started case 4 the last time we streamed this, which was 2 weeks ago, before I got my COVID shot. Which means we're on Turnabout Goodbyes. Yeah, apparently a kid at Technicolor Dusty's school tried to turn in Black Butler fanfiction. I'm not particularly prepared for the emotional pain this case is about to bring me. But, hey. It's already been a bit of a day. Let's go to Gourd Lake. December 25th, Gourd Lake Park entrance. This is where it happened? Yeah, Gourd Lake is in the middle of the park. You're here? Yeah, that's fine, kissy face. You're not late or anything. If anything, I am the one who is late. This stream was supposed to start like 40 minutes ago. I can see some police walking around in there. Questioning people, probably. Hey, isn't that Detective Gumshoe over there? Well, pal, there's enough of us here. Anyone found anything? Sorry, sir. Nothing. Idiot! The trial's tomorrow! We need clues on the double. But, sir, there weren't any clues. That's why we arrested that attorney, Mr. Edgeworth. It's clear, sir. He's the one who... Shut up! Just you try saying that again. I'll make you sorry if you do. So just get out of my face, pal. Yes, sir. Detective Gumshoe's kinda scary today. Recruits. Ah! Hey, you're that hairy guy. hairy butts. Right? Phoenix Wright. Will he ever learn my name? You love the different voices being put on? Thank you. I am in no means a voice actor, but I think that adds to the charm. Just what are you doing here, pal? Investigating? Well, yes, I suppose. Well, I'm here to help. Ask me anything you want. Bring it. He seems different than usual. I wonder what's up. Mr. Edgeworth hasn't actually asked us to defend him yet? Huh? Oh, you don't say. You doing okay, Detective Gumshoe? Detective Gumshoe? Do you know what happened here? Huh? You don't know, pal? No. Wow, okay, Mr. Head in the fluffy pink clouds lawyer. Head in the... what? Never mind, I'll tell you. It happened last night, about 15 minutes after midnight. Hey, Glebov, welcome. Welcome. We're starting up the stream a little late. Sorry for the delay. Started making it. Had a breakdown. Bon appetit. But literally. There was a boat out on Gourd Lake. In that boat were 2 men. One of those men shot the other with a pistol. And the shooter was Mr. Edgeworth. A cop who arrived on the scene arrested him. How did they get there so fast? Well, there was a witness. Oh boy. A witness, my favorite. When the report came in, we raced to the lake. You can't wait for your favorite line in all of Ace Attorney. A witness? Alright. You don't think Mr. Edgeworth is a murderer, do you? Absolutely not. It's impossible. I don't care if he's a witness either. I don't believe a lick of it. Right. Who cares what the witness says? I care! Am I the only sane one here? You really believe in him, don't you, Detective? Of course I do. But the police are pretty sure he's the killer. Yeah, fuck the witness. Who needs witnesses? We believe in Edgeworth here. Phoenix is the one with the brain cell today. It would appear so. Nobody's even really taken this investigation that seriously. Oh no. After all the help Mr. Edgeworth has been to us, hard to imagine that no one's standing up to take his side. Well, at least you are, Detective. At least you are. Defense request. Is it true? No one will take Mr. Edgeworth's case. Yeah, he's a bit of a celebrity. If you defended him and you lost, your reputation would be sure to suffer. What's more, the case against him is, well, it's pretty solid. Oh boy. That's the part I'm scared about, Gumshoe. I have, not enough testosterone in my tiny body for the voices I'm gonna have to do later today. I'll come up with something, don't worry about it. Edgeworth seems suspiciously willing to just go along with the guilty verdict, you don't say. You believe in me? Well, thank you, Freddy. Thank you. I suppose it would be if they have a witness. Hey, pal. Don't tell me you're gonna turn your back on him, too. Remember the Steel Samurai case? Mr. Edgeworth helped you get your client declared innocent. I know. I went to Edgeworth. I tried. He really doesn't want us to represent him. Especially not us, he said. What? Well, that doesn't make any sense, pal. You should have heard him talking about you after that trial. He kept saying, right, over and over. It's a little gay. Also, thank you for following, Freddy. Welcome. Nick? I'm not sure that's a good sign. I kinda like Gleebob's plan. When Redacted comes on screen, full-on Mickey Mouse voice. I don't know how to do a Mickey Mouse voice, if I'm being honest. Just like, oh, it is I, your greatest villain. I don't know if I can, but I can do it really badly. Neither am I. Why wouldn't he want your help? I don't get it. There's nothing funnier than giving dark, serious characters squeaky voices. Every time a character is supposed to have a deep voice, give them a high-pitched one. True, I mean, the problem with this character is I'm a soprano. Which is great, because, like, I could hit above high C, but, like, the problem is, my lower vocal register is not particularly strong. Tell us about the witness, though. Who is this witness? Sorry, pal. That's confidential. Anyway, the witness saw everything, apparently. I'm sure they'll turn up at the trial tomorrow. Was there only that one witness? Yep. It was pretty cold out on the lake last night. And it was Christmas Eve, after all. Still, we're being thorough. You never know when you're gonna turn up another witness. That's why we're here today, checking things out. So far, we're coming up empty. You've been getting better at that via D&D lately. Yeah, I mean, Dungeons & Dragons is a fantastic excuse to practice out character voices. I'll be honest with that. Oh, it's Christmas today. I'd forgotten. What are you getting me for Christmas, Nick? Talk to Santa. Detective Gumshoe, sir? What, find something? No, sir. Not yet. But there was a call from the precinct. They want to hold an investigation briefing? A briefing? Right, I'm off. Oh. Sorry, pal. I guess you heard. I gotta go. Any last things you want to ask me before I head back? Oh, both of these are important, though. What do we want to ask him, chat? About the autopsy report or how to get in touch with him? I think how to get in touch with him is also important, but let's do autopsy. Well, yes. Do you have any information on the victim? Sorry. They haven't worked up the autopsy report yet. Well, shit. That's not great. I'm still waiting for it myself. Don't we know where he works anyway? I mean, he works at the local police precinct, so it shouldn't be too hard to just go there and be like, hey, can we talk to Gumshoe, specifically Gumshoe? Can you all help us out? Say, if you get the time, drop by the precinct. We can talk more there, pal. You're not coming back, detective? Probably not, pal. So, what should I do if I have something to talk to you about? Ah, right. Here, I'll show you how to get to the precinct. Come down and see me anytime. Directions to the police station have been received from Detective Gumshoe. We can go bother Gumshoe about everything we find today. He just asked the other question anyway. The illusion of choice, ladies and gentlemen. Ah, yes, the illusion of choice. Oh, hey, Detective Gumshoe? What? We'd like to take a look around in the park. Can we walk around? Yeah, no problem, pal. You got my permission. Ugh. Thank God for Detective Gumshoe. You know, Nick, I think there's something to be said for talking to people when they're busy. Yeah, they don't have time to think about not giving you information. Right. Now let's get to investigating. Let's look around at everything. I won't stop until I've investigated every suspicious-looking nook and cranny. The sign says Gourd Lake Nature Park. This place is full of families picnicking on the weekend. But no waterfall. Not many picnickers come here for spiritual training, Maya. I'm gonna investigate this park so hard. We need to save Edgeworth. I feel winter's chill from the bare leaf trees today. Huh. What is it about winter that turns people into poets? I don't know, but my toes are starting to feel numb. Yes, my poetry has that effect on some people. Let's see. There's a street lamp. There's some trees. There's a path. I don't think there's much else out here. Let's move. December 25th, Gourd Lake Public Beach. Flowers! This is Gourd Lake? Yep. I'm not sure it warrants a wowers, though. Probably not. But hey, look at that snack stand. Samurai dogs. I want a samurai dog, please. I bet they're great. With a name like Samurai Dog, how could they not be? They're a little behind the times, though. The kids are all into the Prink Princess now. I mean, like, you know? No. There was an object on this bench that I must investigate. Huh. Someone left some poppers here. You know, you pull the string, and it goes pop. Yeah, I know the ones. You see them a lot around New Year's. Hey, Nick, they might be a clue. Let's take them. Come on, admit it. You just want to pop them, right? Was it that obvious? There's a tiny little steel samurai on the hot dog. Please. Poppers. Should we take them? I mean, come on. We gotta take them. We take everything. Yoink. I suppose it couldn't hurt. Huh? Where'd they go? Into my pocket. A classic party noisemaker. Pull the string, and it goes bang. Not very clue-worthy. But we took it anyway. 'Cause we're little heathens. A lineup of plastic benches. I guess the idea is you buy a dog and eat it here. I doubt anyone would sit here on a day like this. Except maybe Maya, if she had a samurai dog. It's in the garbage bin. Trash can's empty. At least the place is well maintained. Huh. I almost didn't see that signpost. Left boat docks, right exit. Lovely lake. Are they pulling a dead man's mirror here? You think they're pulling a dead man's mirror? I can't confirm or deny anything yet. Wow, Gourd Lake is really big. Yeah. Say, Nick, why is it called Gourd Lake? Oh. Well, a long time ago they used to grow gourds here. Whoa, no way! I was sure it was because the lake looked like a gourd when viewed from above. You know, like an hourglass shape. Well, it's shaped like a gourd, actually, but that's just a coincidence. Oh, okay. A hot dog stand. It's closed. The Christmas fringe looks a little bit half-baked. The banner reads Samurai Dogs. Somebody needs to redecorate. Well, according to Maya, they do anyway. Okay, we got some party poppers. Like an Igglybuff viewed from above, perhaps. December 25, Guard Lake Woods. I like it here, Nick. Look, someone's camping. Right by the no camping sign. Isn't that great, Nick? They've got guts camping at the scene of a murder. Hey, Nick. If they were camping here last night, they might know something about the murder. That's true. Good call, Maya. Let's go talk to them. Well, first, let's examine all their shit. There's food and some magazines on the sheet. Takes a pretty tough skin to camp in this cold. Definitely not related to someone we know. This SUV has seen better days. It's dented all over. It's also from like 2001 or something. Can't believe anyone would drive their car down here. The sign says no camping. Funny place to pitch your tent. Wait, what if the sign said no setting tents on fire? I don't think they have signs like that. Oh. There's a campfire. Hey, Nick. What? Don't tell me you're hungry again. The car looks like it has devil horns. It kinda does, though. No. I was just wondering, why are camping pots and pans all made of aluminum? They didn't talk about that in any of the law books. So there's no law saying that they have to be made out of aluminum, then? I am not having this conversation. The trees grow quite thick here. Further back, the trees fade into the shadow where the sunlight can't reach them. Okay, so you could pretty easily hide in the woods, is what I'm hearing. No, I want to, slide. There we go. Okay, you can see the lake from here, especially... Why is someone filming? Aluminum cools down faster and is more lightweight. Indeed. This camera has a mic and some sort of attachment. A big mic. The biggest mic. It's so big. It must take pictures when triggered by a noise. Wow, cool. Let's try it out. Hi, I'm Nick. Maybe I'm not saying it loud enough. Hey, I'm Nick. Huh. Nick. Will you stop that? Maybe it's broken. Don't kick it. Maybe it isn't set to respond to voices. Well, what then? These things? Maya, no. Don't pop them. The party poppers. Bang. Okay, here's the thing. Can we talk about how concerning this is for 1 second? The sound of human voices didn't set up that microphone, but you know what did set up the microphone? Bang. Like a gunshot. Well, it responded. Yeah. Oh, God. What voice are we giving her? Hey, you, get your hands off of that. What in Sam Hill? Look what you done now. There goes the whole roll of film. Huh? What? Huh? Sorry. Sorry is nice, but it don't pay the bills. You know how much a roll of that film costs? I'll pay you back. What were y'all thinking, setting off a party popper in a place like this? Well, What? Don't try and play stupid with me just because you think I'm some country bumpkin. Yeah, I know what y'all Yanks think. I say, those southern folks talk with such an exaggerated drawl. Why, they must be dumb. Well, let me tell you, just because I might be dumb doesn't mean we all are. Did she just admit to being stupid? Nick, help? And who are you now? Her chaperone? Yeah, no, rather, we're sort of friends? Just figure out what y'all are gonna say and say it for bejesus's sake. God, I'd rather sit through one of Papa's drawls than listen to you stutter all day. Oh boy. I guess we should pay her for the film. Watch it? Yes, ma'am. On second thought, I'll pay later. I'm really sorry. What? Can't y'all see I'm changing the film with my camera here? Someone, I'm not naming any names, but someone used up a whole roll. Sorry. That didn't work. I wonder if I have anything to show her that would get her attention. What's your name? What? Okay. Why is she set up with a camera that takes pictures when it hears pops or gunshots? Is there an explanation here? This girl is sus. Hey, I'm an attorney. Hi, this is my badge. Huh? Aren't badges supposed to be all shiny and impressive? You a cop or something? I'm a lawyer? What? Y'all ain't gonna try and pull one of them lawsuits over me on that film now. 'Cause I'll have y'all know I'm a fighter and I wrestled meaner looking things than you. No, that's not it at all. Oh yes, the badge actually does do things this case. This is like the one case where you have to start presenting your lawyer's badge. 1 second, I'm gonna shuffle in my seat a bit. Get more comfortable. We're here investigating a murder that took place here on the lake. Murder. Sounds cool. Why didn't y'all say that in the first place? Go ahead, ask me anything y'all like. Finally, some cooperation. You two, y'all can come out of hiding now. I won't bite. Hard. Who's hiding? Come to think of it, where did Maya get to? Sorry. I was feeling a little overwhelmed. The culture gap and all. Never you mind, honey. I can talk to the ink if it pleases you. Thanks. I think I'll be okay. Great, then. I'm Lotta. Lotta Hart, but you can call me Lotta. Yes, her name is basically a lot of heart. I'm here photographing meteor showers for a research project. Mighty pleased to meet you. Okay, she seems reasonable. She was just upset because we used up her film. Oh yeah, when was that murder anyway? I ain't seen much television lately. It happened late in the night on Christmas Eve. Meteors don't usually make loud banging noises. No, they don't. That's so. Christmas Eve? A man on a boat was shot. Did you see anything? Well, let me see. A boat, you say? I reckon I might have seen one. Not sure, though. Y'all gotta remember I've been watching this here lake for a good 3 days now. I seen enough boats to choke a mule. Kinda hard to remember which I seen when. So, what is it you do, Lotta? Huh? Me? Y'all don't really want to know that, do ya? Actually, I'm a research student at Country U, right in the heart of Heartland. Wow, neat. Nick, she's a research student at a university, Country University. So I hear. So when did you come up here? Let me see. I guess it was about 3 days ago. What are you photographing? Didn't I tell y'all that already? Meteors. Yep, meteor showers. Falling stars. That's quite the camera you have there. Y'all better know it. It's German-made. A genuine Solingen. Isn't that where they make knives? So what's that device you have stuck to the camera? Huh? Device? Your camera ran off all by itself when I fired my party popper. Oh, that? That mic triggers the shutter wherever it detects certain sounds. It's programmed to pick up loud noises right now. A programmable camera? Neat. Yeah, why do you need it to pick up loud noises, though? I'm gonna turn my mic down a little bit because I'm peeking. Lotta's camera. Set to automatically take a picture when a loud noise is detected. Faces the lake. So your camera takes a picture whenever it makes a loud noise. Lotta? Yeah? So your camera, it triggers on loud explosion noises? Yup. Actually, the victim in the case we're researching, he was shot with a pistol. Pistol? Right. Now, wouldn't a gunshot make a similar noise to our party popper? I guess it would. Your camera, it didn't get a picture of the murder, did it? Hey! Y'all are pretty bright. Huh? I see what you're saying. Tell you what, I'll have a look-see at my film. It would have been a photo taken late last night. I checked them once. Don't remember if there was anything on them, though. But what if I got something? I could be a witness to a genuine murder. Yeehaw! I'll go check that film. Y'all come back now, you hear? Oh boy. She went inside her SUV. I guess we should come back later. Oh, you think she's working with the prosecutor now, don't you? Fascinating. Let's go to the boat rental shop. December 25th, boat rental shop. Nick, what is this place? A boat rental shop. Closed for Christmas, it seems. I guess a murder taking place on one of the boats wouldn't be good for business either. Boats? I've never ridden on a boat. Really? Well, how about we go out on one when the trial is finished? Hey, good idea. You bet. A small boat rental shop. It doesn't look like anyone's around. They're probably closed because it's Christmas. There are some boats floating at the dock. Was one of these boats used in the murder, I wonder? Nick? Huh? I changed my mind. I don't really want to go for a boat ride. Well, there was a murder on one of these, so can't really blame you. There's more forest off that way. I doubt I'll find any helpful clues there. Anything else here so far? Looks pretty clear for now. There's a door. Alright. Should we go check on Gumshoe? Criminal Affairs Department. December 25th. Police Department. Criminal Affairs. I guess Detective Gumshoe is still in that meeting. Hey. Thanks for coming down, pal. Detective Gumshoe! We just finished the meeting, for better or for worse. Oh, I get the feeling we're in for some bad news. Do you know anything about the victim yet? No. We still can't ID him. Has Mr. Edgeworth said anything? Not a word. Fascinating. Mr. Edgeworth won't talk about who the victim is. So how did the meeting go? I can't tell you, pal. You're a lawyer. True. You know, I don't know what to believe anymore. Sure, Mr. Edgeworth's human like you or me. Still, I get the feeling that if he'd done something wrong, he wouldn't go hiding it. That's just the kind of guy he is. Why can't anyone else see that? So they think that Mr. Edgeworth did it. Well, the trial starting tomorrow is scheduled. I see. Hey, in the end, you did tell us about the meeting. Don't go telling anyone else, pal. Yes, sir. And do me a favor. Stand by Mr. Edgeworth. He needs help, and you're the ones to help him. I'm sure he's got some reason why he won't talk to us. Thanks, Detective Gumshoe. Trusting Edgeworth. Detective Gumshoe? How come you trust Edgeworth so much? Well, I think that was obvious. We got a strong working relationship, us two. We trust each other, and that's how it works. A working relationship? See, Mr. Edgeworth always gets his defendants declared guilty every time. Yeah, his methods might be a little extreme sometimes, but there's a reason. He trusts our investigation, see? He trusts us to get the right man. That's why it works extra hard, pal. We've got to earn that trust he places in us. I see. Mr. Edgeworth is a man you can trust, and you have my word on that. So do you have an autopsy report? I was wondering, did you ever get that autopsy report? Oh, that? Yeah, I made a copy for you. Time of death? Sometime on the... Oh, great, this is real specific. Sometime on the 24th or the 25th. Cause, one bullet shot to the heart. Okay, great, good. Very, very specific, this one. Thank you, Gumshoe. Thank you. Nick? Huh? Can you show me that photo of the victim? What is it, Maya? That face. Someone you know? I don't know. I just have this feeling that I've met him somewhere a long time ago. By the way, did you know there's a camera? Sorry, I'm drawing a blank right now. Okay. We should probably go talk to Lotta again. Indeed. There's a lot of mysteries here. We don't even know who the victim is, just that Maya may have met him a very long time ago. December 25th, Gourd Lake Woods. Hey, y'all. Lotta! Wait up a sec. We got bingo. Bingo? My automatic camera took 2 pictures last night. Hey! This is them. Take a look. Wait. See? See? He's shooting him with a pistol. It looks like that, yes. But you can't really tell who it is shooting. Yeah, well, there was enough fog out last night to strangle a bullfrog. But y'all know, seeing these photos reminded me of something. What? I saw the murder happen. I'm a witness. What? Are you serious? Of course. How do you forget? Oh, never mind. Y'all reckon I should tell the cops? Fucking, yeah, you should tell the cops. What the hell, Lotta? Oh my god. Yeah, I reckon so, Lotta. This photo will clearly show that this is willpower. Oh yeah, this photo clearly depicts Will Powers. It can't be anyone else because it is about perfectly Will Powers. I reckon so. What's that? Now don't y'all go trying to mock my accent. I'm a sensitive lady. Hey, so I'm off to talk to the cops. Y'all can have this photo. Later. With this world, you can see people getting used to witnessing murder. Wait, Lotta. What? Can't y'all see I'm kind of busy? Tell us what you saw too, please? Nice try, honey, but I wasn't born yesterday. I'm a witness, and that means I'm on the side of justice, and that means the cops. Oh, fuck, she's one of them. No, Lotta. Why? Yikes, indeed. Why? I'd sooner eat the south side of a northbound stunk than tell you. Lotta! Don't let it get your skeevies in a bunch. Friends today, enemies tomorrow. Or was that the other way around? No matter, I'm gone. Hey, maybe they'll let me do some testifying. Hot darn. She left. Well, that's one more witness. What do we do now, Nick? Well, if she saw something, there's not much we can do about it, aside from pick apart her testimony to hell tomorrow. The question is, what exactly did she see? I guess we'll find out in the trial tomorrow. Lake photo. Taken automatically at midnight. Well, not midnight. 12:15 a.m. on December 25th. Those of you looking at this photo and seeing the date may recall, something from Ace Attorney memes that may come up. December 25th at Gourd Lake Public Beach. Looks like the police have given up on their interviewing. Santa? Ah! Nick, I think Santa's mad at you. Long time no see, Nick. Nick, you know Santa? Wow, Nick and Saint Nick? Oh, I see the connection. Don't be ridiculous. Dude, it's me! Larry? What are you doing here? Isn't it obvious? I'm working on my day job. I sell samurai dogs. Want one? Just know that meme. Is that meme a spoiler? I mean, the meme is from this case. Gotta get more money for dates, you know? My girl Kiance deserves the best. Kiance? Not another model, I hope. Oh, Kiance is a fine, fine woman, Nick. It was her idea that I wear this costume. She was all like, you go, girlfriend, you know? She bought this costume for me. That's great, Larry. Are memes spoilers? It depends on the meme. Like, updated autopsy report, yes. What do I say to someone who shot me in the face? Potentially no. Really depends. Wow, a Santa costume. She must really be nice. Whoa, cute. Nick, who's she? She's not your... Not my what? No, she's not. I'm his partner, Maya Faye. I'm, the little sister? Sister? Wow, Nick, must be tough. Working 9 to 5, having to take care of a little sister. No, I'm not Nick's sister. I mean my older sister's little sister. Sounds great. Don't worry, Maya. He's not listening. And now he thinks I have a sister. Oh, god damn it. The Christmas meme is out of context, so it's good. Yeah. She's 17 indeed. So, Larry, could you not? Larry, did you see anything? Hey, Larry. There was a murder here last night. And since you work here, have you seen anything? Nick, you're wasting your time. Last night was Christmas Eve. He was with Keons, obviously. He wouldn't have been standing out here in the cold. Huh? I think what you just said caught him off guard, Maya. No, it's just... Keons is not in town right now. She's in Hawaii on a photo shoot. A model. I knew it. Well, anyway, there was a murder here on the lake. The trial's tomorrow. Neat. The defendant is Edgeworth. Miles Edgeworth. Nick? Why would Larry know Edgeworth? Whoa, Nick. You don't mean that Miles Edgeworth. Old Edgy. Yeah, he's a murder suspect. Whoa, murder? Huh? You know Mr. Edgeworth, Larry. Yeah, of course. Edgy was in the same class as us in grade school. What? Anyway, tell us about samurai swords. Tell me about the dogs. Huh? You mean the samurai dogs? Why are they samurai dogs? Edgy. Yes, his nickname is canonically Edgy. Congratulations. I mean, they kind of look gourd-shaped. Technically, he did not try to get Larry convicted. That was, what's his face? That was Payne. Winston Payne. Which you may note is a pun on wince in pain. Oh well, originally they were gourd dogs. You know, like guard dogs. Ouch. The samurai thing was Keons's idea. She's my woman, you know. She was all, change the name and you go, girlfriend. She made me that banner. Man, the kids can't get enough of those samurai dogs. Something about that just seems wrong. Oh, and guess what? We're getting a ton of customers here at the lake with the big news. The big news? Yeah, Gordy! Gordy. Well, first let's talk about Edgeworth. So Mr. Edgeworth was your classmate, Larry? Yeah, Nick, him, and I used to hang out all the time. Wow, I never knew. Don't get me wrong, he's always been kind of a stick in the mud, studying all the time, trying to be like father. Oh, I need water. My rage is starting to rise. Me too, I want to scream and I can't say why. Like his father? Yeah, Edgy's pop was a famous defense lawyer back in the day. Wow. Wait, you said defense lawyer? Yeah. Wait a second. But Mr. Edgeworth is a prosecuting attorney. What? Edgy's got proboscis in his knee? No, he's a prosecuting attorney. That's like the total opposite of a defense lawyer. Huh. Go figure. He always used to talk about defending the weak who were unable to defend themselves. I mean, technically speaking, he's very much in a position where he can still do that. You know? Like, protecting victims of abuse from their abusers. He's more well positioned to do that than a defense attorney might. Man, he used to go on and on about man's duties to society and all that. What a bore. I wonder what changed his mind, though. Do you know, Nick? Nick? There are reasons for both to exist. They're both necessary for justice to happen. What's a Gordy? Huh? You mean you don't know? It's here in this very lake. A giant, mysterious monster. Gordy. A monster? Yeah. Check it out. This is an article from yesterday's newspaper. There's a photo. Wow. It's really real. Nick? A monster. A real monster. Yeah. It's probably just a log or something, right? Hey, there's a quote here from the person who took the photo. What's this? I set the camera to automatic, and when we got in the frame, I heard a loud bang like an explosion, followed by the sound of something slipping into the water. I wish you could have seen it! Why would there be a sound like an explosion? Larry, could I borrow this article from you? Sure, no problem. That'll be $1 million. 1 million? Grow up, Larry. Gordy article. An article about a monster sighted at Gourd Lake. Added to the court record. Anything else we need to show Larry while we're here? Is this the point in the case where you have to do something that you would never predict that you have to do? In terms of where to go next? I think we're at that point in the case. It's been a while since I played this last, but... I'm right! It is now! Okay. You have to go back to your office. I don't know why. What is it? Oh, nothing. Just something's been bothering me. Could you show me that autopsy report once more? Hey, I remember now. This guy. He's a lawyer that was at that office that Mia worked at. I met him once when I went there to hang out with Sis. Is that office? Wait. You mean Grossberg's office? Right, that guy. That was the last name I expected to come up. Maybe I should go talk to him. For old time's sake. Yeah, I don't know... Oh, you think this is Edgeworth's dad? That would be cute, wouldn't it? And by cute, I mean horribly tragic. December 25th, Grossberg Law Offices. Oh, he still hasn't gotten his painting back from Red White. I feel bad. Ah, that old familiar clearing of the throat. Haha. You're Mia's something, are you not? I was her understudy, yes. Phoenix Wright? Aha, and you're Mia's, something too, are you not? Her little sister, yes. You've grown. You've come to look a lot like your sister, you know? It takes me back. Ah, the days of my youth, like the scent of fresh lemon, you see. Mr. Grossberg, sir? Ah, yes, I beg your pardon. Of course you came here to discuss something. What is it, then?
Do you recognize this man? Red White is a scumbag. This should be established. That's why Egg White is so blurst. Oh, Egg White's about to be an OT3. Strange. I feel as though I've seen this man somewhere before. Ah. Did you remember? He was a lawyer here in my office. That's Hammond. Robert Hammond. Mr. Hammond? And you say this is the man Miles Edgeworth shot? Cease and desist, I will not. I refuse to. We got a name, boys! What the hell happened? There was a murder last night. A murder? You haven't heard? I just got up, you see. Well, Miles Edgeworth shot someone with a pistol. Edgeworth? What? Who did he shoot? Well, the identity of the victim is still unknown. This is terrible news indeed. I guess he hadn't heard anything. Mr. Grossberg, whatever happened to that painting? Oh, yes. I do not think it shall ever be coming back home to this office. I can't exactly claim it as stolen. I suppose it's just my just desserts. Old, bitter desserts. Who is this Hammond guy, anyway? Mr. Hammond. He was the defense attorney in that case. That case? Yes. The DL6 incident. DL6? Why does that sound so familiar? Perhaps you remember? I'm sure someone mentioned it during the trial for Mia's murder. The DL6 case haunts us all. Oh boy. Oh boy, indeed. That was the incident where the police were so at a loss that they used a spirit medium. Ah! Wait, you don't mean... Was that medium my mother? Yes, my dear. The spirit medium Misty Fey, your mother, contacted the spirit of the victim. But the case was a loss. No conviction was made. The DL6 incident. The DL6 incident, yes, happened 15 years ago. A very strange case indeed. Oh no, not this song. I can't tonight. Oh no. This fills me with sadness. They never caught the criminal, right? Correct. Misty Fey used her powers to talk to the spirit of the late victim. Her testimonies led to charges being laid against one man. But Mr. Hammond won the case and the suspect was declared innocent. And the police blamed my mother, calling her a fraud. You were the one who helped her out then, right, Mr. Grossberg? Yes. Yes, quite. Thank you. No, please. Don't mention it. DL6. Never thought I'd hear that name again. But wait, what does that case have anything to do with Mr. Edgeworth? It has everything to do with Mr. Edgeworth, my dear. The victim in the DL6 incident was none other than his father, Gregory Edgeworth. What? His father? If you want to know more, you should ask him yourself. I don't want to bring up his trauma! Show him this. I'm sure he'll talk to you. Wait, this is a photograph of my mother. An old photograph. DL6 Incident Exhibit A is written on the back. I'm sorry, Edgeworth. What's this? I was hoping you'd gotten my message the first time. Edgeworth, what about your defense? It's no concern of yours. Guess he hasn't found anyone yet. Well, I'm sorry, Edgeworth, but we gotta do this. Edgeworth? It's only been a matter of hours since you last visited, yet you've made incredible progress in your investigation. I'll admit it. I'm impressed, right? You are always single-minded in your work, though. Once you start on something, you always see it through, don't you? About the DL6 incident. Right. DL6. I didn't want you to find out about it. That is why I refused your offer to defend me. You didn't do that, Edgeworth, did you? I'm sorry if I sounded like I thought you weren't up to the job. Oh, I cannot do this tonight. It's okay. It's okay, Edgeworth. No. I'm sorry. You don't have to be sorry your dad died. I wanted to keep you away from DL6. Night.com. Don't worry, the video will be up tomorrow. What hurts is this isn't even the worst part. It isn't. The other edge of this sword is the emotionally charged game. So, do you think it would have been better for me to stay away? I don't know. But I see no point in hiding anything from you now. Very well. Ask whatever you like, and I will answer to the best of my abilities. Tell us what happened. The DL6 incident is when my father died. Right before my eyes. Yeah, it gets worse, chat. Oh. He was shot and killed, and I saw it all. My memories from that day are foggy. I suppose it's a self-defense mechanism. In any case, a suspect was arrested. A man. It's pretty clear he was the only one who could have killed my father. The spirit medium they used to talk to my late father said the same thing. It was an attorney by the name of Robert Hammond that cleared that suspect's name. So, anyone who was wondering the real reason Edgeworth hates defendant so much and is so intent on getting a guilty verdict, yeah. And Hammond is the victim of the Gourd Lake murder. Correct. That spirit medium, that was my mom. What? You mean It's strange. I thought that terrible incident was about to end, and now this. About to end? The DL6 incident happened 15 years ago. 15 years ago on December 28th. You may note, chat, this means we via the statute of limitations have 3 days. December 28th? The statute of limitations runs out in 3 days. What? Nick, what does that mean? When a case's statute of limitations runs out, legally the case never happened. 3 days from now, DL6 will be closed. Forever. The suspect. What happened to the suspect? The one who got off innocent? I don't know. He disappeared from the public view. Nobody knows where to. If he's still alive, he'd be about 50 years old now. I guess I can understand why he'd go into hiding. It'd be hard to live a normal life after being a murder suspect in such a big case. It just occurred to you that Capcom published this? They did. Statute of limitations does not apply to certain types of crimes in the States, but I will remind you again, as I have before, this is a criticism of the Japanese justice system. So was your father a lawyer? He was. Gregory Edgeworth. He was quite famous at the time, apparently. So you were sort of trying to follow in his footsteps. I'd rather not talk about it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I hate how the game made me do this to you. Yeah, oh god. Oh no. I don't want to do this next bit because I know what's about to happen and I'm going to cry. Who would have thought there'd be a photo? Edgeworth? Did you shoot him? What do you think, right? I don't think you're the kind to point a gun at anyone, no. So you didn't shoot him? No, I didn't. It wasn't me. Right. It pains me to ask you this now. I know. You want us to defend you. Yes. Will you? Of course we're gonna defend you! What kind of monster would not defend Edgeworth right now? Who would have guessed this day would come? Not me. This is my chance to finally pay you back. Pay him back? Pay me back? For what? I don't remember ever doing anything for you. Congrats, you have passed another basic human empathy test. Would you defend Miles Edgeworth? Jesus Christ, who wouldn't at this point? I guess you don't really need to know. Huh. My letter of request. Please give it to Detective Gumshoe. Okay. Well, I guess we should... You know, like, chat. You know how it is when you read a comic book, and you know that something really bad is about to happen, and you don't want to flip a page? I don't want to hit next. Oh no. What's that? Earthquake! Nick? It's a big one! Ah! It's calming down. Ah. That was scary. Huh? Where's Edgeworth? There. He's on the floor. In a ball. Shivering. I guess he doesn't do so well with earthquakes. sorry. This actively makes me feel really bad that I hit the next button and made this happen. You know what I mean? Well, I guess we're done. Mr. Edgeworth doesn't seem like he's gonna stand up anytime soon. Can the guard fucking do his job then and help? Let's go, Nick. I don't want to go. Oh, no. I feel awful, Maya. Right. We have to give Edgeworth's letter of request to Detective Gumshoe. Can we at least get the guy a blanket and a juice box or something? Anything, please? Can I go poke the guard and make him fucking do something? This guard monitors the visitor's room. He hasn't moved an inch since I came in, but the defendant is on the floor curled up in a ball, so he should fucking do something. Okay. That's one difficult part done. I guess I cried too much at real world things to cry too much today. Hello, Ed. Welcome. December 25th, Police Department, Criminal Affairs. You're entirely convinced that's not a real guard, he's just a waxwork? What's going on here? What's wrong, Detective? This wild lady comes in here just a little while ago. Says she came to talk to you all after hearing what Mr. Wright had to say. What's it all about, pal? A lot of heart. Why are you going around finding more witnesses? You want to give Mr. Edgeworth the death sentence, pal? No, not at all. I mean, she did see something. There's nothing I can do about that. I can't go around covering up evidence. Ugh. You trying to say something about the way I do my job? No, sir. I am trying to say that Edgeworth wants us to defend him. Please, let me just defend him. Look, what I got. Hey, you did it, pal. Glad I waited to the last minute to file those papers. I'll rip them up and start new ones for you. Thank you, Detective. Thank you, Gumshoe. You are in just a straight shot of serotonin. Well, see you in court tomorrow, then. Good luck, pal. Hey, you guys feel that earthquake a little while back? I was worried. Worried? We're fine. I lived out here my whole life. I'm pretty used to them by now. Oh, I wasn't worried about you two. I was worried about Mr. Edgeworth. Oh, right. He did seem to overreact a little now that you mention it. Yeah, well, I'm not surprised. It was a pretty big quake. I'm gonna go check on him. Gumshoe is a wonderful sweetheart, and he deserves every good thing in the world. He's just the best friend anyone could wish to have. Oh. You two go eat and get your rest for tomorrow's trial. Later. Well, Gumshoe seems to know that Edgeworth is afraid of earthquakes. I wonder what it is with Mr. Edgeworth and earthquakes. I wonder. He was never that scared of them when he was in school. Then again, I only really got to know him in 4th grade. He transferred to another school after that. I wonder what happened to Edgeworth. You won't be wondering for long, love. And like Asome, we cannot answer your question about the defense calling people in yet. Oh god, okay, I need water before I do whatever I'm doing next. 'Cause y'all might be thinking about something. And I can tell you what you're probably wondering. Who is the prosecutor? You know? Who could it possibly be? It's probably not Winston Payne, because Winston Payne is our tutorial prosecutor. And the prosecutor for the majority of the cases in this game is Miles Edgeworth. So that raises the question, who is the prosecutor? December 26th, 9:44 a.m., District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 2. I'm sorry, Technicolor Dusty. I wanted to get you in to voice this guy. But Discord was not working for the half hour before we tested. Oh boy, here we go. Karma? That's right. Manfred von Karma. He's the best prosecutor there is. He hasn't lost a case in his 40-year career. He is a god of prosecution, right? A god. Not a single case? He'll do anything to get a guilty verdict. Anything. Sounds like someone I know, Edgeworth. You don't understand. I mean, he'll really do anything. Manfred von Karma is a man to be feared. No. Oh, that hurts. Oh, that fucking hurts. We have met several defense attorneys outside of Phoenix, actually. Grossberg is a defense attorney, for the record. Pringle's mustache guy. As is the victim of this case, Hammond and Mia. We've met 3 separate individuals who are defense attorneys. We've only met 2 prosecutors, though. That's quite a claim coming from someone who forges evidence. He taught me what it really means to prosecute. What? Just picture a prosecutor as vicious as me. Multiplied by a factor of 10. So, was he like your teacher then, Mr. Edgeworth? Something like that. And now he's trying to get you found guilty? What a creep. Oh wait, maybe he's planning on losing on purpose to help you out. Not a chance. He hasn't lost once in 40 years. 40 years. He's as ruthless as me times 20. That's pretty ruthless. Like I said, he's a god among prosecutors. I guess that's something Mia was to me. Speaking of Mia. Maya? Uh-huh. We could really be using Mia's help right now, don't you think? Oh. I can't. Sorry. I tried. I really tried, but I couldn't reach. Any Vaughn is immediately sus. Yeah. You couldn't reach. I think it's because I haven't been training. My powers are weak again. Oh man, what bad timing. I'm really sorry. I'll try my best. I hope so. What are you whispering about? It's nothing. Well, it's time. Let's head in. Mia's out of her timeshare minutes for Maya's body. December 26th, 10 a.m., District Court, Courtroom Number 3. And there's the bastard. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Miles Edgeworth. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. von Karma, is the prosecution ready? Alright, voice for this guy.
What do you guys want me to do? Canonically, he has a very deep voice, and he's also German. I know how to do neither of those. Mickey? You want me to give him a Mickey Mouse voice? I'm gonna ruin the mood of the case. Alright, chat.
Fool! You seriously think that I would stand here if I were not completely prepared?
I can't. I hate it so much. I can't even do a Mickey Mouse voice. We need something to lighten the mood. Let's just make the prosecutor sound like Mickey. Oh, I'm freaking down again. The door to dark. All right. Shut up. Don't call me out like this. Make him Xehanort if I can't do Mickey. Xehanort is Leonard Nimoy. Robbie Rotten. Yes, I'm going to teach you how to be villains. Oh, I like that one. That's a fun option. He's even got the judge scared. Very well, your opening statement, please. Decisive evidence? A decisive witness? What else could they possibly be required? Nothing, of course. That should be fine. The prosecution may call its first witness. What's with this guy? Is he royalty or something? This is it? Perfection, 10 out of 10? Alright, we have officially decided that Mr. Manfred von Karma's voice will be Robbie Rotten. A very poor impersonation of Robbie Rotten, as done by me. How am I supposed to fight against this? I call the detective in charge of this case, Mr. Dick Gumshoe. Okay, Gumshoe's first. Let's see how this goes. Describe the incident. Now. Yes, sir. Detective Gumshoe looks nervous. This guy looks like... Wait, hold on. That's a different option. This guy looks like he should be asking, what is a man? Should I voice him with the intonation of PlayStation 1 Dracula? Discuss. Please take a look at this map. The murder happened late Christmas Eve, around midnight. There was one boat in the very middle of the lake. There were 2 men on the boat. Yes, but with the exaggeration of Robbie Rotten, you guys are like giving me very specific directorial notes, and I'll have you know I know jack shit about voice acting, but I'll try. All of my training is in stage acting. So this would be a little easier if I had a voice cam so I could do big gestures, but I'll try having fun with it. At 12:10 a.m., she heard 2 pistol shots. Then the boat started to move. It went towards the boat rental shop. Overhead map added to the court record. Your training is for animation reference and that's it. So, what? Does that make him Edgeworth Simon Belmont or Alucard? I cannot confirm. Testify to the court about the arrest. Now! Wait, Mr. Von Karma. Yes. Actually, I'm the one who's supposed to be handling these proceedings. Wrong! There is only one thing you need to do here. You will slam down your gavel and tell the word guilty. That is your role. Yes, of course. You're quite right. No, he's not. Alright.
Witness testimony, part 1. The arrest of Edgeworth. A man called into the station around 30 minutes after midnight. We headed to the scene of the crime as fast as we could. That's where we found Mr. Edgeworth. I'm glad you like my ridiculous Von Karma shit. Yeah, problem number 1. 2 gunshots. The autopsy report clearly states 1 wound. 1 shot to the heart. The autopsy report is also very inaccurate. Now, I didn't suspect him of anything at all, but the next morning a body was found in the lake, so we had to arrest Mr. Edgeworth. I see. Very well. Begin your cross-examination, attorney. Now! Man, this is like so much better than anything I could have come up with without chat's ridiculous vocal direction. Alright, cross-examination now. We're gonna save, because this guy's an asshole. Okay, well, the most important question, I think, is the dead body. I do think the autopsy report could use a good updating. Like, there's no descriptors here. I think everything else Von Karma's gonna scream at us over. Still better than a certain prosecutor for the 3rd game, not gonna lie. The 3rd game? Do you mean Coffee Redacted or Brat Redacted? Or Gasping Redacted? Coffee Redacted. Okay, yeah, I can see what you mean. Did you find any clues on the body? A single bullet was recovered from the body. He was shot through the heart, fatally. Judge, here is the bullet. It didn't strike bone, so its shape is well preserved. Very well. The court accepts this bullet into evidence. Okay. We got a pistol bullet. Found in the victim's body. Fired from a .22 caliber pistol. Yeah. I don't know if I believe Von Karma either, Lycosone. That sounds like some bullshit to me. A beautiful, perfect .22 caliber pistol that shot someone through the heart and is intact completely? Even if it didn't hit bone. Okay, why did you arrest Edgeworth? Especially at point-blank range. Like, that bullet should be fucked. It really should be. Why is that? Well, we found the murder weapon in the boat. The murder weapon. A pistol. Detective Gumshoe? That is a vital piece of information. Please revise your testimony. Right, sorry, Your Honor. Also, what is this didn't hit bone nonsense? Straight through the chest? That's the sternum right there. Is he implying the sheer odds of not hitting the sternum, or any of the ribs for that matter, is sus? The thing is, if he shot directly through the heart, right? That would imply that whoever was shooting both shot at point-blank range and had really good knowledge of anatomy. And again, even then, hitting organs at that speed alone is gonna cause some sort of deformation. The bullet is gonna get messed up. That's kind of how it works. Hammond ain't got no bones. Okay. The murder weapon we found in the boat is decisive evidence. What about the pistol made it decisive? He has the same evil laugh as Edgeworth. There were fingerprints on the pistol found in the boat. They were clear prints from Mr. Edgeworth's right hand. Mr. Edgeworth, is he right-handed? What? His what hand? His what? Point blank. To the chest. With his wrong hand? And he missed the fucking sternum. Order, order. So Mr. Edgeworth's fingerprints were found on the pistol. Yes, Your Honor.
Judge, this is the weapon in question.
Accepted into evidence. Fired. Oi, 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 oi. 3 times? Ugh, this case. It still hurts my brain. I've played this game. Okay. 3 times bearing the prints of Edgeworth's right hand.
Members of the court, we now have the pistol used for the murder and the bullet found on the body. Detective.
Yes, sir.
Was the bullet found in the body fired from this pistol?
Yes, the ballistic markings on the bullet match the pistol. Hey, Nick? What does he mean, ballistic markings?
Shocking. To imagine someone here doesn't know something as basic
as ballistic markings. Nick, he's glaring at me.
Tsk. Very well, I will explain. Actually, Judge, you do it.
Huh? Me?
You leave her alone, Mickey Rotten.
Mickey Rotten! I'm so not okay right now. I need a Xanax tonight.
Mickey Rotten Von Dracula.
You sincerely enjoy turning this dude into a laughingstock? Oh, just wait, it's gonna get better. Ballistic markings are like the fingerprints of a gun. The barrel leaves distinct marks on each bullet it fires. You can examine these ballistic fingerprints to see which gun fired the shot. It's quite accurate.
Indeed. This leads us to one inevitable conclusion. The bullet found in the victim's heart was without a doubt fired from this pistol.
I really want to use this voice for a tabletop villain now. This is fun.
This pistol, which, as you may recall, was covered in the defendant's own fingerprints.
Order, order. This is bad. This makes it look like Edgeworth did it.
Well, Judge?
I say it's almost decisive, yes. Honestly, I could declare a verdict at this point. However... Oh, you bitch, shut up.
You wish to hear the witness speak, no doubt. Very well. I am somewhat fatigued, and so I will take a brief break. I will call my witness after the recess, which will last 10 minutes. Judge.
Yes?
What are you doing? A 10-minute recess. Now.
But wait,
Just bang your flimsy gavel and get on with it, man.
Yes. This court will take a 10-minute recess. Who is running the court, anyway? Jesus Christ. Yeah, I can see the problem, Edgeworth. Edgeworth, what's going on here? Your fingerprints were on the murder weapon. And that foggy photo makes one thing clear. The only one who could have shot that man was the person in the photo. True. Was that you in the boat? Yes, it was me. Oh, this is hard. It's worth it. It's worth it. We need to save Edgeworth. What? But you must believe me. I didn't shoot him. Then who did? I don't know. You don't know? Weren't you right there? I heard a gunshot from very close by. Then the other man fell from the boat. I can't say why, but I thought at the time that he had shot himself. You mean it was a suicide? That's the only explanation I can come up with. We only have one bullet out of the 3 fired. It's in the wrong hand. I tend to agree with Lycosone that sounds a lot more like there's some sort of potential struggle that, like, Edgeworth was repressing, perhaps? Say, Maya? Huh? What? Any progress with Mia? Oh, sorry. It's no good. I know. I'm no good for anything, am I, Nick? If I can't call my sister, I might as well not be here, right? Test of player empathy number 3. Jesus fucking Christ, you aren't useless. I am not Sainijima. I need you. No, of course not. I need you here. I can see you're always trying to help us out. Even if you don't actually help, it's the thought that counts, right? How could anyone ever say that to her? Imagine having this assistant who helps you through the entire game, who's your cheerleader if nothing else, and who always supports you. And then the second she can't summon her slightly more intelligent older sister with more experience in the field, you just call her useless. Jesus Christ. What kind of monster would pick these options? It's okay, Nick. You don't have to make me feel better. I don't know anything about trials or defense. What's more, I'm a spirit medium who can't even contact spirits. Everyone has their off days. I mean, I've just been getting lucky lately, but you never know when my luck's gonna run out. Really? I feel like this isn't the most comforting thing you could say in front of Edgeworth, Nick. Whoa, right. Don't jinx this case any more than it already is. It's bad for my heart. Oh, sorry. Whoops! Please don't give poor Edgeworth a heart attack. He's having a bad enough day as is. Court is back in session. Mr. Von Karma, call your witness.
Yes. Will Miss Lotta Hart take the stand? Lotta Hart, you are a research student at the university.
That I am.
Good. Begin by telling us what you saw the night of the incident. And don't add anything trivial or subjective. Understand? Y'all need to learn some manners. Understand! Yeah, I understand.
Very well. Your testimony, please. It was Christmas Eve, just after midnight, I reckon. I was in my car. I heard this bang come up from the lake. When I looked out on the window, I saw two gents in a boat. Then there was another bang. There wasn't a nary thing out there but on the lake but a boat. Enough. Huh? Judge, she happened to take a photo of the incident.
This is that photo. Accept it as evidence.
Well, this is a surprise. This looks like the very moment of the murder. Oh god, this part.
As the witness testified, she looked at the lake when she heard the start. There were no other boats on that lake.
Is my heart ready for this case? I need to save. Because this is about to hurt bad.
So the man in the boat with the victim must have been the one who shot him. Yes, it was the defendant, Miles Edgeworth.
Order, order, order.
Well, Judge?
The evidence is decisive. I have very little doubt about this case. Very well, this court finds the defendant. Can you, let me do my fucking job, please, for 5 seconds? Wait, Your Honor. Haven't cross-examined the witness yet.
A cross-examination?
We have photographic proof. What question can there possibly be?
This photo is worth 1,000 words, and they all read guilty.
You lose. Or do you claim to have found a contradiction in her testimony?
Very well. If you have to, you may cross-examine the witness.
You only flounder and ask meaningless questions.
You will fail to find anything.
And then I will have you held in contempt of court. Nick, contempt? Contempt of court, you know? I guess I understand. What are you gonna do? Do you really think there was a contradiction in the facts in her testimony? We have no choice. I think I noticed one little thing. Wow, I'm impressed, Nix. I didn't notice anything. Let's take him on. Yeah, I got a bad feeling about this. I understand. I will cross-examine the witness.
Very well.
I pray for your sake this isn't a waste of time. I am always a waste of time. Okay. The time has come to press everything. There's no need to save on a second file. I don't know why I'm doing that. Just after midnight, you say? In other words, it was no longer Christmas Eve, but Christmas Day. Oh, it begins. Oh, it begins. Oh, it begins. Huh? Oh, well, yeah, yes. You heard that objection? That's the depth that Von Karma's voice is supposed to be. You can see my problem.
I know you want to find contradictions, but really...
I hope your next contradiction is a little more relevant to the trial. Witness, continue your testimony. I was in my car. Why were you camping there anyway? I'm a research student at my university. I was taking pictures to use in my research. What research? This all sounds suspicious. Press more. Miss Hart, could you be more specific about your research?
What does the witness's motive to do with camping by the lake have to do with the case? The answer is nothing. I object to this line of questioning. Objection sustained.
Bitch, you are not the judge. Can the judge please do his job? Wait, now, I'm the one who says that.
Well, then say it already.
Objection sustained. Yeah, this fucker sustains his own objections. Thanks for nothing, Your Honor.
I heard this bang come up from the lake.
So you weren't looking at the lake at that time?
Nope.
I looked after I heard the noise.
She said that already. I asked you to find contradictions, not leisurely chat with the witness.
Could you clearly see the two men? Just look at the picture. Clear enough for you? Uh-oh. Press further. Wait a second. I wasn't asking you about the photo. I was asking if you saw the two men. Yeah, well, of course.
The witness testified that she saw them. There's a photo. You better look elsewhere for your precious contradictions.
He jumped in quick. He's hiding something. Were you watching the very moment the shot rang out?
Well, yeah, sure.
You're asking meaningless questions.
Meaningless. Contradictions, right? Not meaningless babble.
Von Karma, I think I hate you. He's trying to keep me from talking to the witness. To what end? Are you sure about that? Yeah, sure as a country girl can be. That sounds pretty sure. Press everything. How come you're so sure? Well, heck, I scanned the whole lake. Scanned the whole lake? Almost sounds like she was more interested in the lake than the boat. Miss Hart, you...
Mr. Wright, the witness has answered your question in full. No need for further questions. Objection sustained.
Oh, that's what I'm...
Sustained.
Yes, of course.
Oh, great.
Enough. I think we've heard all we need to hear, Mr. Wright. It seems you are unable to find a contradiction in the testimony worth noting. But, Your Honor...
You keep your promise.
Mr. Wright, I'm afraid that I will have to penalize any further outbursts by holding you in contempt of court.
And if that happens, you'll have to leave the courtroom immediately. Understood?
Uh-huh. Nick? Lotta's testimony is fishy, Nick. Real fishy. I know what you mean. But if I can't say anything, what can I do? I believe we've covered the evidence sufficiently to make a decision.
Then pass your judgment.
Very well. Mr. Miles Edgeworth, please take the stand. Who was that?
It was me!
Maya! Is something wrong? Do you need to use the facilities? No, I do not. Lotta Hart, your testimony stinks. It's unclear whether you were actually looking at the lake. It's highly doubtful you actually saw Mr. Edgeworth. Tell us the truth. This is a matter of life or death. Lotta, did you really clearly see Mr. Edgeworth that night? Did you see him fire that pistol? You will stand down. The court does not acknowledge the defense's outbursts. Answer me, Lotta! What's the big idea? Treating me like some kind of criminal? I saw him. I swear it. I saw Edgeworth. Enough. Judge, declare the defense in contempt of court. Yes, of course. I'm sorry, but you were warned. Guard, escort Mr. Wright from the courtroom. He is in contempt of court and must leave. No. Wait, I was the one who made the outburst, Your Honor. Nick is innocent. Huh. What's the difference? All that remains is for the guilty verdict to be declared. Isn't that right, Phoenix Wright? Oh, honey, it's wrong, you stupid bitch. Lotta just made a mistake. Wrong.
What?
Did you hear what Miss Hart just said? She said she clearly saw Mr. Edgeworth. Got him, Maya. Great job, buddy. That was not in the testimony. That changes her testimony, and I have a right to cross-examine her again. Got him. We should start sustaining our own objections and see how he likes it. Order. You're in contempt of court. It's too late for wild claims. Judge, sustain my objection. I'm sorry, Mr. Von Karma. I can't do that.
What?
Miss Lotta Hart has made a new testimony. The defense does have a right to cross-examine her again.
But he is in contempt of court.
No, I am. If you're gonna arrest someone, arrest me. Very well. Maya Fey, you will leave the courtroom immediately. Nick, I did what I could. You have to do the rest. Good luck. Maya, we lost our serotonin machine. Fuck off. Fuck you, Karma. You care not for our melodrama? You stupid jerk.
I care not for this melodrama. Listen well, Mr. Wright. I do not tolerate badgering of my witnesses.
I'm running out of time. I better find a contradiction here or else. Mr. Wright, begin your cross-examination. I saw it clear as day. The man on the boat was Mr. Edgeworth. PSA from personal experience. Do not press the statement. You will be held in contempt of court. She says she clearly saw him, but from the distance she was away, even her fancy camera could only get this, so. Got you. Got you, Miss Hart. Finally.
What? You got what?
Look at this photograph. Every time I do, it makes me laugh. The photo I took. The very same. There's something I want you to see in this photo. It's quite clearly visible. The fog, Miss Hart. So? This picture was taken with professional, high-quality film, yes? Yet even it could not capture the faces of the men on the boat. Yet you claim you saw Mr. Edgeworth. How?
What? What?
Oh my god. Thank God. Finally. Progress. Mr. Wright has a point.
That is why I told her not to say it in her testimony, please.
Yet now she has said it, Mr. Von Karma. How could you possibly see Mr. Edgeworth? Explain yourself. Miss Hart.
What?
Could you see the defendant that night?
Of course. I said I could and I meant it.
Then please testify to the circumstances of your sighting. I did it. I finally found a hole in Von Karma's carefully vague testimony. You're right. It was a cold night, and the fog was thick as grits. Also, can I say that Von Karma is still probably the most obnoxiously, difficult person to deal with in this series? So, once I was finished setting up my camera, I got back in the car. Still, I brought my binoculars with me. When I heard that noise out on the lake, I looked with my binoculars. See? No problem. I didn't see any binoculars. You used binoculars. Very well. You may begin your cross-examination, Mr. Wright. Your money's still in Mr. Extraterritorial Rights. That is also obnoxious. Yeah, what binoculars? Alright. We're gonna save again, because Von Karma's a bitch. You brought your binoculars with me. Can you present those to the court, then? Binoculars? Okay. Your binoculars? Yeah, binoculars. Yesterday you mentioned you were out looking for shooting stars, correct? Well, yeah. Wouldn't you need a telescope, not binoculars, for that? I've got doubts about your camera, too. Was that really to take pictures of meteor showers? The camera is irrelevant to this case. You can't say that for certain. Mr. Wright, is the camera really relevant to this case? If you believe it is, you may continue with this line of questioning. But know this, if you find nothing with this, there will be consequences. Yes. This is a make it or break it time. The camera is of utmost importance, Your Honor. It is perhaps the key to this entire case. Therefore, I will continue my line of questioning. Maybe I went a little overboard there. Very well. Miss Hart, you will testify to the court about the camera. Yeah, I hear ya. The camera was set up to take pictures of a meteor shower. Okay. Then why was it pointed at the lake and not at the sky? Also the sound. I think pressing us will get us nowhere and we just need to present, but I'm not positive, so I'm going to save first. You were photographing shooting stars? That's a lie. Says who? I saw the camera you set up yesterday. It was pointed directly at the lake. You have to point a camera upwards to take photos of the stars, Miss Hart. Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? The witness was not at the lake to take photographs of shooting stars, Your Honor. Well then, what exactly was she photographing? I think she was photographing Gordy. Oh, I had a mini heart attack there for a second, thinking I clicked through too fast. You'll remember the article about Gordy Lake, which said that it made a loud noise when Gordy appeared. Miss Hart, this is what you were trying to photograph. What is this? A newspaper article. Gordy. Ah, the sighting at Gord Lake. Well, Miss Hart, I never heard of no lake monster. You got proof or something? Let's see you prove that I was down at the lake trying to photograph Gordy. Oh, do we have proof? We should have proof, right? You had the microphone. Noise me. I have it. Proof. Intriguing. We don't have the noisemakers. We do have our camera still, and it has the microphone in the picture, so. Yeah. Set to automatically take a picture of loud noises, detective, so I think it's the photo. The proof, Miss Hart, is your own camera. Okay, it's unique dialogue. We're good. Your camera was set to take photos in responses to loud noises, correct? Thus, this photograph here, taken when a gun fired on the lake. And here, this article is about Gordy. According to the article, Gordy made a loud noise as it emerged. Well, you were trying to photograph Gordy, weren't you? That's why you had set your camera to respond to loud noises. Order, order. I see. I too thought it was a little strange. Yeah, sure you did. Well, Miss Hart, you were camping there to try to take a photo of Gordy, weren't you? Yeah. Not bad. Are all you lawyers that smart? So smart, boy. I was down there trying to photograph Gordy. You got me. So what? Huh? That don't change what I saw, does it? Exactly. What you just used several precious minutes of our time to prove is nothing more than that the witness is an idiot who thinks monsters exist. Oi. But as she so succinctly said, so what? It changes nothing. Not true. You were hiding the thing about Gordy for some reason. But what could it have been? Whatever it is, I'm getting at the bottom of this. Miss Hart, why did you hide the fact that you were searching for Gordy from the court record? Please revise your testimony. Right, fine, I'll testify. I won't change nothing, though. Something will change. It has to. And I'm going to spot it. Actually, I'm not a research student at a university. I'm an investigative photographer. Imagine what a scoop it'd be if I got a picture of that monster. That's why I was camping out by the lake. But that's not all I was hiding. When I heard the bang, I looked straight out on that lake. There wasn't much else to look at, so I just watched the boat the whole time. Then I saw a flash near one of the man's hands, and I saw another gunshot. I was looking right at that boat the whole time. Crossed my heart and hoped to fry. What is Lycosone's theory? I need to read this. He created the rumor of Gordy, specifically so someone would be there to take a photograph of the scene, so that there would be evidence that Edgeworth is the killer. That would be some 15-dimensional chess indeed, Jesus Christ. The witness's testimony is unchanged from before. Whether she's a research student or a photographer has no bearing on this case. There is no need to waste more of our time with another pointless cross-examination. You're a stupid bitch if you think anyone's gonna believe you. I claim the defense's right to cross-examine the witness, Your Honor. Von Karma's up to something. I know it. He doesn't want me to cross-examine her because... Why? Was there a contradiction? Very well. You may begin the cross-examination. You seem sure of yourself, so you must have something in mind. For the record, the fact that the gun was shot 3 times still hasn't come up. Huh. That would be a first. Very funny. You understand that this is your last chance at a cross-examination, right? There is no problem with the testimony this time. We will let the witness leave. Oh, we're in pain. This is painful. I will announce my verdict at that time, Mr. Wright. Understood. Yeah, Your Honor. Which one of these am I presenting at? She wasn't looking for a lake, though. She was camping to see the monster. When she heard the bang, she looked straight out at the lake. There wasn't much else to look at, so I watched the boat. Why the fuck would she watch the boat? She's here to see Gordy, right? Like, the whole point of her being here is to see Gordy. And she heard a loud noise. So, of course, when she hears the loud noise, why the hell would she focus on some random boat? She would want to see Gordy. Oh, the music stopped. That's a good sign. Miss Hart. Were you really looking at the boat? What's with you? Of course I was looking at it. It's the only thing out there. Any normal person be looking at it. I agree. Any normal person would. But you are far from normal. What? Y'all want to step over here and say that again. You were camping at the lake to take a picture of Gordy. Think about it. What would you do if you heard a loud noise? You'd be scanning the lake for any sign of Gordy. That's what. You wouldn't give the boat a second thought. Order. Continue, Mr. Wright. You testified that you were watching the boat through binoculars. However, you wouldn't need binoculars to watch that boat. You needed them to search for Gordy, and that's what you were doing. Well? Well, now that y'all mention it, I did sort of take my binoculars and kind of scan the lake a bit. I mean, Gordy might be out there and all. Miss Hart, are you saying you were not watching the boat then? Sorry, y'all. Jesus Christ, you nearly got an innocent man convicted. In a country where there's the death penalty for crimes like this. Oh my God, Lotta. I wasn't fibbing, really. I thought, I could be the witness to a murder and all. I get the idea of the excitement of wanting to be like a witness and how cool that would be in like a mystery novel kind of way. But she could have killed someone, innocent, and let the real murderer walk free because she thought it would be cool. I'm sorry. A lot is meant to just kind of be a dumb kind of endearing. I still find that really cruel. Kinda got excited. I was sure I was watching that boat, till now. This is totally uncalled for. But hey, you got the photograph, you got proof. Still, we can't see who is shooting who in this. Right. That's why I took this photo and... Witness, that's enough. What did she do to the photo? She took this photo and... You've had a long day. Shut your pie hole. Shut my what? What was she going to say? She took the photo and what? Wait a second. She even had a photograph to prove it. But you really can't tell from the photo who's shooting. That's why she said she was going to enlarge the photo. She said it'll drop the quality a mite, but it should let us see who's who. She enlarged that photo. Show it. Show it, you monsters. Why won't Von Karma let her show it? I've got a hunch. I bet that enlarged photo shows something bad for Von Karma. You don't fucking say. I think it does too. This is my chance. If I'm wrong, though, it'll mean prison for Edgeworth or worse. What should I do? Make her show that damn enlargement. Miss Hart, look at this photograph. You enlarged this photo, did you not? Yeah, I did. Why has that enlargement not been presented to the court? Because it does not exist. What are y'all talking about? You were the one who told me not to show it in court in the first place. You old fool. Okay, I take it back, Lotta. That was pretty neat. What is the meaning of this, Mr. Von Karma? Miss Hart? Show the photo to the court. Show us the enlargement. The prosecution objects to the submission of this evidence. Objection denied. The witness will show the enlargement to the court. Here it is. Oi! Oi, we can see something real important in this photo, can't we? Let's say we take the figure on the right and we rotate them 90 degrees. They're shooting with their left hand. Edgeworth shot with his right, if he were to take the evidence at its base level, basically. Also, I don't know about you, chat, but looking at that hair and that chin is bigger than I remember. That hair is a little longer than I remember. Edgeworth's very distinctive bangs appear to be missing from this photograph. You know that old Lee-boy haircut he got. I know, chat. This sus. It would be the defendant, or maybe it's not. Regardless, I'll accept this as evidence. Happy now, Mr. Wright? There has to be something. You asked for the enlargement, you got the enlargement. And little good it has done any of us. That is why I requested she not show it. I suppose this means the cross-examination is over, obviously. Then I would like to close the cross-examination of Miss Lotta Hart. And none too soon. That was a flagrant waste of my time. Mr. Von Karma, do you have anything to add? I stated everything I needed to when this trial began. Decisive evidence. A decisive witness. What else could possibly be required? Nothing, of course. Then I believe it is time for me to declare my verdict. Well, wait. It's not supposed to go like this. There has to be a clue in this photo somewhere. This is bad. Real bad. What should I do? Yeah, let's object and show the hand. Your Honor, there is something decidedly strange with this enlargement. What might that be? Mr. Wright, you will show the court what you mean. What about the photos strange? Okay, here goes nothing. I'll show the judge what's strange in this photo. Here, Your Honor. The shooter. I'm not sure I understand. What about the shooter is strange? Look at the hand holding the pistol, Your Honor. The hand. That hand directly contradicts another piece of evidence. This man's left hand does what? Let me show you. I'll show you the evidence that the left hand contradicts. It's the gun itself that Edgeworth supposedly used with his right hand. The evidence is clear. The man in this photograph is holding that pistol in his left hand. However, the prints on the murder weapon from Edgeworth's right hand. Ergo, the man shooting the pistol in this photograph is not Mr. Edgeworth. Now that everyone in the courtroom has quieted down, I would like to reconvene this court of law. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. You have given us definitive proof today. We now know it was not Mr. Edgeworth who fired the pistol that night. However, this leaves us with a rather large problem. If Mr. Edgeworth didn't do it, then who shot our victim? Precisely. As we have seen, there were no other people on the lake that night. You have no evidence of that, bitch. Who but the defendant could have shot himself? Well, fuck. Edgeworth said he thought he committed suicide, so we're gonna go with that. There's only one explanation remaining. The man who shot the victim was none other than the victim himself. Order, order. So you're saying the victim committed suicide? Yes, Your Honor. I think I can think of no other explanation. Indeed, that does seem to be the only remaining option. Throw Larry under the bus and pull him out later. I'm so very, very sorry, Mr. Wright, but suicide is out of the question. What? An examination of the victim's wound reveals the distance with which he was shot. The distance. The victim was clearly shot from further than a meter away. Was he fucking now? They didn't specify that. A meter. That's 3 feet. There is no way it could have been suicide. I mean, that still means that Edgeworth isn't necessarily guilty. We have doubt. Order, order. Mr. Von Karma, Are you sure of the accuracy of your data?
Of course. I had already considered the possibility of suicide, you see. He updated the fucking autopsy report. Okay. Of course he did.
I see. Very well, allow me to state my opinion. Considering the situation, the shooter had to be the defendant, Mr. Edgeworth. However, the prints on the gun reveal the shooter was not Mr. Edgeworth. This is a conundrum. Therefore, I would like to suspend proceedings for this trial for the day. The court orders the defense and the prosecution to further investigate this matter. Understood. Yes, Your Honor. That is all. This court is adjourned.
Okay, we got a day. We can fix this. December 26th, 1:15, District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2. We bought time, we can find more evidence, and maybe the murderer.
That was a close one. Hey, don't you have anything to say? No, I have yet to be declared innocent, right? Well, yeah, but what happened out there on that lake anyway? If he didn't commit suicide, then who? The shooter was about a meter away, too. What? Don't give me that look. I did not kill him.
I was just kidding around.
Look, I'm gonna go check on Maya. Oh, right. What? Tell her something for me. What? Tell her to watch what she says in court. That's all.
Would it kill you to just state how you really feel with a thanks, Edgeworth? Yes, he would say, tell Maya thank you, and then die of a heart attack on the spot.
He is trying. I requisitioned a transcript of Lada's entire testimony. I thought it might give me some solid ammunition for the trial tomorrow. Of course, she didn't see the shooter, so the only part of her testimony that stood was the bang she heard. Lada's deposition. I heard 2 sounds just like gunshots after midnight on 12/25. Phoenix is gonna tell her what he actually means. Of course, Phoenix can relay the message. Alright, with that to be continued, it is 10:30. What's a twin? 10:30. I should probably cut this off for the night, and we will get back to defending Edgeworth next week. If I can set up Discord to have a special guest, I would happily invite Technical or Dusty to do another completely new Ridiculous Von Karma voice for us. I will need to fix up my computer's version of Discord first, but I'm sure I'll figure it out. That was the plan for tonight, and that's why we started so late in part. That and the unfortunate news that the dig I was planning to work on this summer has been canceled. So, if I do sound a little bit stressed for the next few days, that is why. I need to find something else to do this summer. And I would be happy to welcome Chris and any of my other friends who might have a good microphone to participate in voicing the bastard in the continuing days of this trial. For now, though, thank you all for coming. I will see you tomorrow evening for Persona 5 Royal, and I hope you have a good rest of your night.